Welcome to the NBC News Nightly at 9:07. I'm your anchor, Chad Green. In recent political news, there's been a recent addition to the Democratic race. I am Tactical Gaming. A man that nobody quite knows who he is, very mysterious, only has 100 subscribers on YouTube. It must mean he's going to struggle with popularity due to the comparative advantage that H2O Delirious has. And he has some very big complaints about H2O Delirious' campaign, which he's going to discuss later tonight. So, without further ado, here's I Am Tactical Gaming. Can someone tell him to please take off his earphones?
Oh, sorry, I was just blocking out the nonsense I've been hearing from H2O Delirious and all the other politicians in America. So how's it going, Chad?
It's great. Welcome to the show.
Sorry, I just got a lot of valuable information in here. And before we get started, to be honest, I want to talk about some of my charities I've been doing. The Worn and Tattered shoes. Give them to homeless people. Anything's better than nothing, I guess. I'm also giving away backpacks to kids who can't afford them. So, yeah, I don't think you see H2O Delirious doing that. He just has stupid sponsors like Total Soy, Mac and Cheese, that aren't even really sponsors. And before I even get started with this, I just want to tell you guys, those sponsors, he has not asked for approval. He's getting them without even, asking for approval, so everything that he's done is total fake. He's lying to you guys. That's all I want to say to you guys. So, go ahead, Chad. I'm sorry for interrupting.
So, what issues in particular do you feel you don't align with H2O Delirious on?
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned it, because I actually have a lot of information on this guy, H2O Delirious, that you guys, for some reason, love. Alright, I got this whole binder, literally a binder, of information against him. Alright, before I get started, I found this campaign ad. H2O Delirious as a Republican candidate for 2016 presidential campaign. And by the way, it's spelled campaign wrong, just so you know. It's not CAMPAIN. It's totally different.
It's just semantics.
And then he also said, here's his quote, this is his motto: "It's a better day every day." Now, I'm very enraged about this because, you could correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but I really believe, with this, it's a better day every day. I feel like he's, making fun of the people who, go to, third world countries, or, grow up in third world countries, and are, broke. It's just, he's basically humiliating people, and I don't really like that about H2O Delirious, and sure, he can be funny. That's not what you need as a president. You need someone who can state their facts and be serious. I smile, I laugh. I have a YouTube channel. It's you don't have to be totally serious. You just have to be able to be serious at the right times. If you know what I mean, Chad. I'm sure you know. You've been in the news business for quite a while.
I sure do. I am Tactical Gaming, and the biggest reason is people like the sense of humor, because the bad times that will occur under his presidency will be much easier to take when you have laughter.
Yeah.
Just with George W. Bush.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was about. That's why I'm laughing. I just pictured his face in my head. I was just terrible president. And that's exactly what H2O Delirious has become. Now, I want to start off with my first point. You could interrupt me if any points that you have.
Oh, I will.
Now, so I just want to point this out, that at the last Republican National debate or the press conference, I'm not sure which one I'm going to say it's the debate, but he brutally attacked Senator Sanders, which shows a lack of respect for elders. And I personally do not like that. I respect my elders to the final extent.
All the way to their grave?
Yes, all the way to their grave. Sounds very creepy, but not the Undertaker. But yeah, he's I don't know. That's just a bad point. You got any feedback on that, Chad?
Well, personally, I don't think H2O Delirious's intention is to rub people the wrong way. I always believe he has some great intentions.
Well, see, Chad, that's one. We're gonna have a lot of twists and turns with this interview, because I don't believe that at all. Like, it's totally a lie. Everything he says is just bogus. Like, he says this: I am the only candidate. Like, this is what, and this is the proof. I can tell you this: I am the only candidate that has consistently disagreed with the manure sandwiches. However, my opponent, H2O Delirious, has said that once before that manure sandwiches are good. Yet, in his Republican campaign debate with Senator Sanders, he said that he is against them. So it's like, which one are you? You just keep flip-flopping. Much like America, and like some people are just so confused. It's like, he goes as a Democrat, let's vote for him. Moves to Republican, all those Democrat voters go to the Republican. It's just flip-flop. That's all America is. It's the same with baseball teams and football teams.
People are looking for a hero that can lead this country.
Yeah, Spider-Man. Or me. See, I'm the guy you want to lead this country. Now, the next thing I have against him, everything Delirious says, and this is total fact, is totally bogus. All the swimming pools are fake, non-existent. He's delusional. He's not delirious, he's delusional. He literally does not know anything he's talking about, and you can say whatever you want, Chad, but it's totally a lie.
I think this is going to hurt his feelings.
I don't really care if it hurts his feelings. So, Delirious, if you're watching at home, I hope you react really bad to this, because I want you to. I want you to realize how big of an idiot you are. So, I just want to let you know about that. So, do you have any output about that?
Really, the only thing that comes to mind is the fact that I really believe that H2O Delirious is a great candidate. Yeah, he has his some flaws, just like every candidate does. But it's really hard.
See, that's what everyone always says. They make excuses for the man. He's not. You can't make excuses for him being a total idiot. He's like an idiot. Like, there is no excuse.
I wouldn't call him an idiot.
Campaign wrong. That he spelled campaign wrong. You just got done, Chad. You just got done saying, I will not call him an idiot. He spelled campaign wrong.
Well,
can you tell me the proper spelling for campaign? Let's see if he's not an idiot. Spell campaign for me, Chad.
Campaign.
That is not how you spell it. H2O Delirious, see that as a warning. You're not a good candidate and you need to drop out. You're going to lose anyway. Also, it turns out, like, I don't know if you heard about Delirious talking about the Taliban, or like the question that was posed at the last Republican National Debate in press conference. SpongeBob was drowned in a kitchen sink. Now, people were thinking it was the Taliban. It turns out it was actually H2O Delirious and its posse of Vanoss, Louie, Wildcat, and Dagi de Nodula. They all drowned him. And they were plotting for years how to do this, and that's why the show got canceled, because he got drowned in a kitchen sink, as we all know. It's like, my kid loves SpongeBob. But anyway, it's like you take him out of a sandbox and he's just a total another man. It's just, he's totally different. Now, you know what? And also I want to put this in. You know, Delirious is like a shirt, 2 sizes too small, and this is kind of a joke. He's 2 sizes too small. He's not fit to be president, and will never be. However, I am the perfect size, and I'm the guy you want for president. So you guys better vote me. Any feedback on that? So who are you siding for so far, Chad?
Well, since H2O Delirious is a close friend of mine, I'm gonna have to stay loyal to my friends. So my vote's gonna have to go with H2O Delirious.
See, and that's the total biased things. Like, but guarantee the people at home are totally voting otherwise. So you're gonna be alone. So then we got. Dude, also, listen. Just yesterday, for the first time in American history, someone was attacked by the first pet at the White House, and you'll never guess who that first person was. Who was it, Chad?
The first dog catcher?
No, H2O Delirious was attacked by the first pet, which it doesn't really seem like it would happen, but it was a fish. A fish was the first pet, and it attacked him. It's just how it went. I don't know why it was a fish, but it's how things go now. And also, like with Chica's cupcake, I also found this in Delirious's bag. He's been holding Chica hostage for the last couple of weeks, since the last couple of days rather. He's been holding her hostage.
Are you
trying to find her cupcake? He's putting up ransom on the side.
Are you making accusations that H2O Delirious may be the purple guy? Because who else would do that?
Well, I'm not trying to point any fingers, but Delirious is very. What do you say? I don't know the word for this. He's very guilty. Like everything he's doing is very. It's pointing kind of fingers to him. First of all, he lied about the SpongeBob thing, so I think he might be in some kind of organization. So yeah, I couldn't put him as the purple guy. I'm just saying. And also, I found this in the trash of his house. And I was not snooping around his house. I just found this in the trash outside his house. And it's a...
Then how'd you get in possession of it if you weren't snooping around his house?
He gave it to me.
Why would he give it to you? Why would he give you ammunition against himself?
That's a cool word. I'm glad that someone in his friendship circle is actually intelligent to know that type of word.
I don't...
But of course, he probably wouldn't know what that meant. But I found his poster of his original poster in the trash. What does that show you? He's throwing his stuff in the trash, which is what he will do with America's money and America itself. It's going to go down the drain, just like that soap after you get done taking a shower. It's just going to go down the drain. And one thing, and that's just like something you cannot have, is you can't let the soap go down the drain. You got to put the stopper thing right there. It'll all stay. You'll have a bubble bath for days. All right. I love to look up. It's fun to love. I'll add that to the collection to give to a whole lot of people. Anyway, yeah. And his other motto from when he was a Democrat before he changed this to Republican. Just a guy with a loud voice. That's exactly what he is, but he doesn't have the loud enough voice. I do, and I am Tactical Gaming, and I will run America. Any feedback on that, Chad?
I believe that you're very ambitious, but I don't believe you're going to be able to take on such a well-run campaign by H2O Delirious.
Well run. Is that what you call well-run? What I call well-run is what Usain Bolt does at the Olympics. That's well-run. Well-run is whenever you can do that. Delirious is total garbage. Like, he's something you take out on like Tuesday nights and you just bring him to the street and you sit him there, tie him up to the trash can, and then no one will notice. That's exactly what he is. And I will rid the trash of America. I am Tactical Gaming. Any more questions?
Really,
Is there any tweets coming in from Twitter from America?
No, we don't do live tweeting on the show.
Because you're broke. I mean, you work for you're in cahoots with Delirious, so I can see how my debates are going to be going. From now
No,
on.
we save those for like town hall meetings and shows more dedicated towards just receiving tweets.
Sure, yeah, okay, Chad. You know what? I don't even want to stay here anymore. You're a total. I don't like you either. You guys are all taking my information, so you guys don't use it. I don't even care. Take my headphones. Have fun, Chad. Hopefully, Delirious' campaign fails like it always will.